Hello beer fans, welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. I have to admit this beer filled me a little bit of dread when I picked it up off the shelf because I'm not sure what I'm going to think about it. Although I have been thinking more closely about it over the day and it might be quite nice. This is from Northern Monk. It's their Shipwrecked Pina Colada IPA coming at 7% ABV. It's got transient shipwrecked at the top, so I presume it must be based on their transient, is it New England hazy IPA, which was very nice. Another thing, well, there's a couple of things surprised me about it. It's 7% ABV, but they haven't gone to the trouble of calling it a double, or they might have been cheeky and tried to call it a triple IPA. So there's none of that in there. And I got it from Morrison's. It's been out a little while. It's only just got into my Morrison's here. Only £3.75. And if you get the 4 for 3 deal, it actually brings it down in price a little bit. So a little bit worried about it, but the more I think about it, Pina Colada is just really, apart from the rum, coconut and pineapple. Coconut in beers, yeah, fine. Pineapple in beers, yep. In IPAs and things like that, we get it all the time. So it might not be as bad as I think it might be in my head. But that said, I haven't liked a lot of beers that Northern Monk have done recently, so this is going to be interesting to say the least. I'm hoping it's a good one. I am hoping it's a good one because it's 7% ABV in a excuse me, in a supermarket. That's a very good price. So the beer appears as poured hazy as we might expect. It's got a beautiful bright white head. It looks quite like looks really creamy head actually. It is. It's quite creamy that. I did notice, because I was interested before I sat down, it does say that it's made with, I'll get the wording right in a minute when I find it, natural flavours. So water, malted barley, wheat, oats, hops, natural flavours and yeast. So a little sniffy, shall we? Smells like a pina colada. Yeah, it's got that coconut, it's got that sweet pineapple. You don't have to go for a pina colada aroma, flavour. Aroma they got right, it works. Right, let's taste it. Cheers everybody. You know what, flavour wise, it ain't too bad at all. It's actually quite, in my head I'm thinking this against some stuff they've had out recently, particularly Aunt Bessie's stuff, which I personally think have been dreadful. Against beers like that doesn't taste too bad. It's got the flavours in there. It's got the for it to taste like a pina colada. So it's got a creamy. It's obviously got the wheat. Was it wheat and oats? Yeah, it's obviously got wheat and oats in there, which makes it hazy, makes it a little bit creaminess. So that's coming across as a nice, creamy coconut milk, which is what it should be. That pineapple tastes quite fresh as well. Now when you say natural flavours, I presume it's got actual coconut in it. I presume it's got actual pineapple in it. They're not getting, oh, it says it's got hops, not getting these flavours from the hops. That's damn for sure. But do you know what? It works. And I think what also works is, you know, it's a 7% ABV in a supermarket. I think they need that ABV because obviously Pina Colada's got rum in it. What's your rum? About 40% ABV. So it just needs, you couldn't have done this as well as a pale ale. you need it something like this where it's got a little bit more ABV, so it carries a little bit more of that alcohol and just a little bit of alcohol warmth, and it just gives you that impression that it could well be a Pina Colada. By the way, for my money, it'll never beat Pina Coladas you get in Brewdog bars. Absolutely amazing. It works. There's a little bit of bitterness in there, but not a massive amount. Just a little bit to remind you that there's, I think, more than anything else, just remind you got a little bit of hop in there. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. And for 7% beer in a supermarket, when you look at value for money, not bad. It has got that hit, that real, it feels a little bit more than a 7% beer. Now I'm drinking this at room temperature. Again, it's flipping cold in here, and I didn't want to subdue any of those aromas or flavours. So I brought it out of it, it's come down to room temperature, then I put it back in the fridge just for half an hour, just to give it a little bit of chill that I think it needs. It's quite nice. It's flavoursome. If they've gone for Pina Colada and it works, it tastes like a Pina Colada. Super smooth and creamy. Score wise, I'm going to score it 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10 for Andy's Beavers. If you like Pina Coladas, if you like cocktails, I think you might quite like this, but it's really good. And like I say, for the price, and I was going to say availability, it's in supermarkets, in Morrison's. But yeah, it's taking it a while to get into my Morrison's. Never mind. So like I said, it's been up for a while. Any of you tried it? Any of you guys tried it? Guys and gals. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Appreciate your comments. That's it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, feel free to give it a thumbs down. And remember to let me know what beers you think I should be drinking going forward. I try and keep as much as possible, though it's getting more and more difficult until I bring out some new beers, supermarket beers, because they're cost effective for everybody to get. But every so often I do chuck in some nice bottle shop beers as well. A little bit more expensive, but hopefully get a little bit more quality for that. So yeah, let me know what beers you think I should be reviewing, and I'll try and dig them out. Yeah, thanks for joining today. Really appreciate your company as always. Until next time, enjoy your beers. Cheers.